I introduce to you V2 of the Porsche Cayenne. What's up guys, welcome back. It's been a minute, but today I wanted to give you guys a quick walk around of the Cayenne off-road build. It's definitely come a long way. I've had it like this for about the past year. I love everything about it, and I just wanted to show you some of the big changes we did. If you've been following along on TikTok and Instagram, you've seen it, and I gotta let you know that it just looks so good right now. I'm so happy with how everything came out, but I wanted to just document this and do a quick walk around because we will be doing a little bit more changes because we're in the middle of SEMA prep right now. Super excited for that, so let's get into it. Well, like I mentioned before, this is my 2009 Porsche Cayenne S. This is the biggest change that has happened. Shout out to Simple Fabrication. This is actually the shop that I'm in. We went ahead and did a high clearance pre-runner style front bumper, and we also integrated the turn signals into the bumper. Isn't that sick? They used to be right here, as you can tell, and we kind of just, well, this is from the left side, but we just flipped it on its side, and it just gives it that like OEM plus look, which is pretty cool. I did wrap it in a yellow film just to match the Baja design squadrons that we have going on right here. For the ditch lights, this is attached to the Eurowise ditch light bracket. Huge shout out to Kenneth from Simple Fab. This bumper is insane. I love it, which matters the most, and it came out so good. Right below it, we have the Eurowise steel skid plate. Still have that. Another huge change is we're no longer running 18-inch wheels. These are the same Victor Equipment Berg wheels, but these are the 17-inch variant. So we downscaled from 18 to 17s, and we are now running a 35 by 12.5 tire. I absolutely love how meaty it looks, and I honestly, for these vehicles, I prefer, especially I know it's hard because you see how tight of a clearance for the brake caliper is, but I definitely prefer a 17-inch wheel on these, especially when you're able to get a lot more sidewall with whatever tire that you're running. And a huge shout out to Falcon for giving me these Wild Peak 35s. I absolutely love this tire. As you know, I was running this previously for my 32-inch setup, and these tires are amazing. I love this setup, this wheel tire setup. Nothing has changed suspension-wise. I'm still running the Eurowise tubular upper control arms with the 3-inch lift kit. Honestly, I feel like it's perfect. I maybe would want another inch or so in lift, but you know, even with running these size tires, you're gonna have to chop the rocker panel significantly to fit everything, and I haven't done it yet, but the plan is to reroute the coolant lines in the wheel well. But other than that, I haven't had much issues with rubbing, and I think it's still because I'm on the same Bilstein shocks, and with those bump stops, it doesn't allow for like the most up travel, and it kind of stops before it hits any of the fenders or anything like that. I've taken this to Cleghorn, as you've seen right here, and even with getting on the trails pretty hard, like yes, you'll get some rubbing, which is why you have to take this piece off. This doesn't stay on too long. And also you'll have some sort of rubbing on this plastic piece, but all of that can be modified, cut for clearance or anything like that. To add on to the amazing Simple Fab work, we have the high clearance tubular rear bumper with the integrated dual swing out. Look how clean that looks. It's just cut perfectly into the bumper. We have a nice Molly panel right here. I don't really use it for much other than my license plate. I do have a rear camera mounted finally, and we just see the massive 35 mounted on the back. Looks so good. With the latches, I previously had the ones that you pull from in here, but we definitely wanted to change it up a little bit, and we went with the BMX grip style. I definitely like this. If I haven't mentioned already, the front and rear bumper are obviously the prototype bumpers. It was the very first bumpers that Simple Fab has worked on for Porsche Cayenne, and so with all the other bumpers moving forward, little minor tweaks and adjustments have been made. These are #1 prototype bumpers, but I've had no complaints with them, honestly. Everything's so high quality, and I love the way everything came out. And what's cool about it is you have this cool bottle opener right here. I'm gonna show you guys how it opens up. I have these locking pins right here on the side. Just like that. And then while we're here, I might as well show you the newest addition to the trunk. Me and my buddy Corey built this simple platform. I just wanted a sleeping platform for when I did those overnighters and I didn't want to do a ground tent or anything like that. I don't think I plan on running a rooftop tent at all. I don't camp enough to kind of justify that. But what's really cool about this is this flap comes up and it's able to, when the seats are down, lay flat. I also have a 2x4 to help support that. And then this comes up, locking arms to help access whatever I need from inside here. Normally I have this like packed up with camping gear, but right now I just have like random stuff like a jacket, my toolbox. But we ended up doing like the fake turf just because why not? And it's funny because it looks like a putting green, honestly. And this is just the extra piece to help level the platform out when it's fully extended. I love the way this came out. It's everything that I need. It's still low profile, so I can fit whatever I need to back here, but it looks super clean. You can also get this bumper with the tow hitch option. I opted out of that because I don't think I plan on towing anything with this, but it's definitely doable because Kenneth, he's towed many things with his Cayenne and it holds up, and the bumper holds up, and everything works perfectly. Moving over to the top, we have the beautiful Sherpa Equipment Ramstein roof rack. I absolutely love this rack. I have had no issues at all. I don't keep much on it, minus just some traction boards and my Pelican case that I have up here. This is the Pelican 1750. I keep all my recovery gear in here, any extra stuff that I might need for camping. Fits perfectly. I love the way it looks. And as you know, Sherpa has amazing quality when it comes to roof racks. They're just the company that you would want to go with. It definitely ties everything together in terms of looks for the rig, and honestly, like, everything just completes itself. I do have the light bar option. I'm thinking about doing some sort of link setup or maybe a light bar. I haven't really decided yet. Other than that, still completely OEM interior. Haven't changed anything about it on the inside. I guess one thing that I will mention, I do have the Mr. 12 volt CarPlay adapter. I love this CarPlay adapter. If you've seen on my channel before, I have a video on how to install it. Super simple and easy to do. This is only for PCM 3.0. Unfortunately, if you have PCM 2.0, you just have to go with the regular Bluetooth adapter. That's another video that I have on the channel. But if you have PCM 3.0, you get CarPlay. And this is how it looks on here. I love being able to have CarPlay. It definitely like updates the interior and the daily drivability of it. And then with that, it has the inputs for front, rear, and side cameras. So you can have cameras all over the car if you want to. But I just installed the rear camera, and this is how we're looking. The swing out's out, that's why it looks like that. But other than that, interior is still stock. I just have this magnetic foam mount. This is the best place that I could think of putting it. I do want to do some other updates as far as the interior, maybe like the steering wheel or something like that, but I haven't got around to it. That's pretty much it. Same WeatherTech visors. I love these things, the in-channel ones. No complaints with them. They work perfectly. So I've been running this setup for about a year now. Honestly, I love this build. I love the way it came out. I was going for something different because at the time, no one really had a really high clearance cut on the front bumper for the Cayennes. And me and Kenneth were just like, let's send it and let's do something really cool. With SEMA coming up next week, we are doing a little bit of stuff. It will be going in for wrap next week, and we're probably gonna throw on some sliders and just little things, making sure everything's cool and good to go, just to keep the V2 going for a little while. So I'll keep you guys updated with how things look, but I'm honestly super excited to be going to SEMA. I'm super thankful for the opportunity. That's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys have any questions on the build. Hopefully you guys like this quick walk around. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.